Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. High in the air out to center field. Kane will wait on it, and very quickly one gone.
Batting second.
In is Christian Yelich. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they played baseball. That's why this game today puts it 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. One-oh count. Here it is. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Wacha delivering a 1-1. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a line to shortstop, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Batting fourth.
Digging in the switch hitter, King Mad Dog. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles,
just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a little bit of a struggle. 1-3 on the road trip. You never want to be in that position, but you try to pick up as many wins as you possibly can. That's why this game today is important.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Settling in now, Robin Yount. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. The windup and the 0-1. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here. Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Chipper Jones is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. That's a little dangerous, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Again, he sends it out of play. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is... Now at the plate, Ralph Kiner. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Yount scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 30.
So striding forward now, Orlando Cepeda. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Here's Miguel Sano as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Miguel Sano goes down for out number 2 in the top half. He's set. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 5th.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now here's the pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
The 2-2 one more time. Soft liner to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Well, this is the sixth hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking sharp today. I think he's going to have a good game.
Baseman, Ben Paulson.
Coming to the plate now, Ben Paulson took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. In there for strike one, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down.
But the recovery throw will be in time to first. There's the Inner Harbor and downtown here in ball game as the third inning is set to get underway now.
Odor.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Bradley going back at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Christian Yelich.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the belt, the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Striding in once again, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Third inning, no score to this point. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left. Now in the box, Jordan Patterson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now to the plate, Patrick Kivlahan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a liner. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor moving to his right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. King, Mad Dog. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Bradley racing back. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So digging in now, Ralph Kiner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The left fielder, number 30, Orlando Cepeda.
Stepping in now, Orlando Cepeda. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Bradley. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Tyler White will bat next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Now the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. Leading off the inning, Robin Yount, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chipper Jones. First time up, he went down looking. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And that misses, 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
You know, Matt, he's having great strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio.
Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play in the inning. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning. He'll get it into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. In is Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Christian Yelich.
He's set, and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball 2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 2-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Chipper's got it. 2 gone now. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. There is Travis. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Here's Jackie Bradley now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. A base hit in his first trip. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Ben Paulson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Squared that one up just a little late. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jordan Patterson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Ready once again, King Mad Dog. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Mad Dog.
Tapper up the line, but it gets foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. King Mad Dog goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had the honor of the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Yount is there. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The left fielder number
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Orlando Cepeda. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire. Digging in for his second at-bat, Patrick Kivlahan will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The center fielder number 6, Lorenzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slow bouncer to the right side. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A little bit outside. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning. Joaquin Soria will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Standing in now, Chipper Jones. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Scorched to third. Sano has it. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning. Tommy Hunter will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Here's Miguel Sano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Late that time for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. 1-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Paulson makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Tyler White stands in as he looks at a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Rougned Odor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Travis has it. Throw in time and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Wilson Ramos.
From the stretch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 24.
Riding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. Lifetime numbers against Soria, hitless in 3 at-bats. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Devin Travis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. Aaron Luke will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Pitch out, nothing doing. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
The right fielder, number 34.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Yeah, that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Mad Dog.
Into the box now, King, Mad Dog, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Ralph Kiner. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Paulson is there, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Ben Paulson. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ben Paulson becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Jordan Patterson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Coming to the plate now, Patrick Kivlahan. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And Lorenzo Cain on deck loves to see that. It means he'll hit here as well. In now is Lorenzo Cain. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Odor. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the Yusmeiro Petit enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Fly ball out toward right field. Patterson is there to put it away for route number 1. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Tyler White will bat next. He was a ground out victim last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to short. Yount over to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Robin Yount. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Lifted in the air to center field. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Wilson Ramos. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2 from the belt. Kicks and deals. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he drops it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position, you know the hitter's going to be aggressive, and he pulled the string with a beautiful changeup.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. And he swings and misses on that one, and now the Orioles are down to their final strike here.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, that base hit inches them a little bit closer. Now they've got 2 runners on. You get 1 more guy on. You're down 4. You're looking for that grand slam to tie. The next guy gets on. It sets up for that big granny opportunity.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon. 4-0 the score this afternoon. Bryan Hearn earns his first win of the season as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Michael Wacha is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
For the Orioles, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway station. MTA light rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.